Howdy boys and girls, it's Rob from One Piece at a Time Ranch, and I'm back. I've been working on this 85 GMC pickup that I got from a friend. His mom passed away and it's been sitting in the shed, and my girl wanted to drive it to school. And I've carried these charge hoses for 134A, had half a dozen of them over the years, and they always work pretty good. You know, sometimes one breaks and you gotta go get another one. They maybe 15-20 bucks at the most of the time. And I still had a couple of decent ones. It's been a while since I had to charge anything, really. And the way they were always made was for that little deal right in there, that deal in the middle, that shiny thing. It screwed on these cans, and it was to perforate the seal. You went ahead and you screwed it on there, and then you were good to go, right? You can hook it up to your blue side here, like that, and you can just put freon in until your compressor runs all the time, and it's blowing cold air in the cab. Easy, right? Yeah. Well, unbeknownst to me, some dipwad has went and changed the cans so where they now have a they're open on top already, but they have a valve, sort of like a valve core almost inside. So it takes a different type of tool to access that, to make it let it out. So I didn't have that, and the parts store in our little dinky town didn't either. So I thought, well, you gotta have something that will depress that little thing in there. So I kind of remembered back in the old days, if you wanted to screw with somebody, you go and put a rock under their valve stem cover, you know, and it would make air leak out of their tire, and, you know, ha, real funny. Well, I found a little pebble that fit down that hole right there, just enough to where when you screw this thing on to it, it started letting the freon out. Ha. And I was able to empty the can. So that's a tip that worked for me. If you have one of these older tools and have a newer type of freon can with the valve down inside of it, it ain't gonna work. But I put a little something in there to depress that, a little tiny pebble in there, so that when I screwed this on, it depressed that little valve stem in there, and it sealed up good enough to charge my AC. So that's a tip from one dummy to the rest of the world. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you later.